Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, the videos, whatever you want to call it. And I didn't reset the track, but it is no big worries. I already spun a lap on this. Oh, I did not know that I had collisions. Did not just jump scare me. So anywho, we're here to give appreciation to probably the best bike in MX bikes is the Honda 250. Oh, then if it's the best one, why don't you use it? Because I like a challenge. Just kidding. I like the feel of the Kawasaki probably a little bit more. This one has a little bit more unpredictability, but I don't know. I just enjoy the Kawasaki's gearing, stock gearing a little bit more as well. But I was really considering, switching on over to this bike because I mean, it's so good, and it would be fun to go the Daytona way, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna stick to this right here, get that quad over. Not be able to triple though, because that's the first time I've done that quad in so long. But I mean, if you want to call that a quad, go ahead. If you want to call it a triple as well, go ahead. I can see it both ways depending on your argument. I might agree or disagree with you. So yeah, we're here to show appreciation to this bike here on a very not difficult track, but different. I don't feel like I've ridden this one in a while on the channel, but I have ridden it before. For some reason I cannot get that, so definitely have to work on that for sure. Yeah, I mean, the bike is just good. I think that it is a solid, like, it's got the most power for a 250. Like, I already can tell you that one. I could have told you that one right when this bike came out. I would have been, the first guy to tell you that, because I mean, I did the shootout, and I think that this was one of my favorite bikes. So we get that and go triple over this and then over this. I feel like that's a pretty fun section right there. Not how it's supposed to be ridden, but it's a fun one. Pop up. I've always ridden this the same. I kind of bank off of this and then go into the whoops, but I made a tiny little mistake there. Didn't really allow me to stay with it, and then I still caught my front wheel on that jump, which is kind of bad. Try to jump towards the inside. I haven't ridden this track in a while either, so definitely gonna be some mess ups, as you guys can tell. Head up into this berm, go trip, and go on off, and then go triple. I think that's the first time I've gone that section. It's still really sketchy, and then slide out the berm right after for no reason. I think the back wheel was a little bit over the berm, and I accelerated, so not great at all. Still haven't dialed that down. But yeah, every bike's different, and I think that the Honda's definitely probably got the most upside. I should say it's got probably the most upside, and I should probably spend a lot more time on it, but I just enjoy the Kawasaki for whatever reason, so I'm going to continue to enjoy the Kawasaki, I'd assume. And I don't know, I guess just let me be, leave me be. I'm gonna continue to ride what I want, and we are almost hitting. I think we actually have done a week on the controller overlay, but I do want to hear your guys' thoughts on it, because I've heard good things about it, and then it's kind of died down. So I mean, obviously I wouldn't mind if it stayed, because I'm a fan of it, and I think that you guys can learn from it as well. Probably I'm not the best player to watch, like keybind wise, but like where to sit, where to stand, and all that good stuff, what I'm doing, like leaning up and down and whatnot, that might help you out a little bit if you are newer to the game. I feel like that's a big part of the way I learned the game, is like, and when to sit and stand. Was watching, I think it was Lynn's a lot early, and I don't know if I watched anybody else, but I mean, I just didn't know right away what to do, and then watching the controller overlay kind of helped me out a little bit. So I think I will keep it on, or at least try to, or unless anyone has any objections over it, I think that I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and I want to just rock it for you guys as well, because I mean, it's a good thing. All right, we'll put it that way. It's a good thing, and I think that it's not like, I don't see as much of a downside from it as I guess some people could make an argument for. But yeah, what else do we want to talk about? I want to talk about my Discord. Please join my Discord. I want to do videos with the Discord, and so if you guys want to be in like a max E-Road race or a really heavy E-Road race, I feel like that could be pretty fun. So if you guys are interested at all in that, go ahead and join the Discord. I feel like that could be pretty fun as well in it. But yeah, I'm racing an arena cross. I think it's tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to then because I got plans, but I'm not even sure what like time it is. I haven't even checked, but I got asked to race it, and I might miss the first round, so that is my apologies and my bad. But you know, I got a life too, so if I want to go, you know, go out and do stuff, let me be. All right, I got family in, and just want to spend time with them, of course. So kind of just doing my own thing here, trying to not keep this one short and simple. I mean, I still would love to hit on the Honda and whatnot, and I've already kind of covered all the basics of the Honda. But yeah, I feel like the Honda could be probably better than all the other bikes, and I know that with an elite setup, people say like people will, you know, say, oh my god, this is the best setup for this bike and whatnot. But I'm thinking stock, I'm comparing stock bikes, so the stock Yamaha versus stock Honda. I think I'd rather have the stock Honda. Stock Kawasaki versus stock Honda, I'd rather, you know, I mean, that's a toss. That's the one that gets me probably, but every other bike I'd probably rather have the Honda. So I'd say I've got Kawasaki 1 and 2, or I have Kawasaki 1A, and then Honda 1B, and then I have probably the Yamaha and KTM are on the same tier. Don't know what's going on with me in this section. I mean, I can't remember the last time that I missed these sections like so many times. So I don't know. Go scrub on off basically. Go up across here, still land it maybe. Yes sir, of course. Take the low line right here. I didn't even think about trying to jump those. Like, it just never crossed my mind, and I was like, what can I do now? And I think that there is a way, right? There's gotta be, so we'll figure that out one day. But yeah, I guess we really got to get steam in here. I want to put down a good lap and kind of get, you know, become one with the bike here. And so you're gonna come right, you're gonna go through this. I want a good run. It's not really hard to have a good run through these whoops. I mean, you still want to touch all of the whoops there, but you just can't necessarily for sure get them just with the speed that you can carry into there. I think that you'd have to be in like 4th gear maybe. Go on off here, and then still go for the triple. That's the kind of recovery power that the Honda has. And then yeah, I guess I need to be better with where my back wheel is always. I mean, that just continues to be an issue for me. I'm not sure why. It's never been an issue before until now. Forgot to try and jump those. So if I'm looking at it, oh, there's just no way, right? I mean, you can't possibly just go like, yeah, there is no way you could do that. So never mind. I thought that there might be a way, but I don't think there is. And a lot of people ask me why my right stick doesn't move. It is my rider lean, so like to go off to the side and whatnot. So like I don't use that in the corners and whatnot. I just use my left stick, and then I don't use it to go to lean forward and back. I use the left stick to do that as well. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a little different. I didn't know that a lot of people didn't do that. Like I didn't know what the consensus was on that. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm weird. I don't know. But I don't know. I've just gotten plenty of comments about it, and so I thought that maybe that everyone was like, why is the right stick not moved? The right stick doesn't work on your controller. Like, it works. Trust me, it works, but it's just whether or not I use it or not, right? Like, how come the right stick doesn't move? I don't move it. I don't like, I don't know. It's just, I just never like learned with MX bikes that way. So I don't know. It's just, I used to use it back in the lean help days for sure. And then I was able to turn it off and then kind of just find this, because I used to rider lean like on flat corners to kind of like whatever. But the only time I'll use the right stick now is to kind of get a massive scrub. Like, I'll go over to one of these jumps over here, and then I'll probably end the video. I mean, we've been going for 9.5 minutes, but like this right here, like if I want to use the right stick to kind of toss it like that, then I would. But I don't know. It's kind of a thing where I don't use it, and you know, I'm not gonna try to use it. I'm not gonna try to implement it and be like, yeah, I mean, I think I can get faster with that. I just just comfortable with what I've got, and obviously I'm succeeding with what I've got. Qualified for these last, or I guess I didn't qualify for every single round yet this year. I only at Tampa I was able to, or no, Tampa I wasn't able to, that's right. And Houston was able to get in generally easily. I mean, I just spent a lot of time on the track, but once I got in qualifying, it was a good lap, and I don't think that was the issue. And then I qualified, or I thought I qualified horribly on this last weekend, Arlington, and turns out I didn't. I missed, or I made it in by not a fair margin, but a good margin. I had no idea I made it in, and I had to go to the LCQs, and that is where I stop, or that's where I stop and struggle. Is those LCQs and those starts and just getting around all the doofuses in there, for sure. I mean, if you guys want to go check that video out, I just posted that one 2 days ago, so it'll be 2 videos back for you guys, but if you're watching this one, it'll probably be 3 then. But anywho, that will be me, and that'll be the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Yeah, I guess just continue to watch the videos. It'd mean a lot. I'd appreciate it. So yeah, stick with it, and hopefully you guys can enjoy the channel as it continues to grow. Of course, I mean, I'm already so grateful for everything I've gotten, and everybody that continues to support. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time.